What's plan B when Bitcoin gets to $100,000 and you haven't yet get to one whole coiner? $100,000 a coin is too expensive. Is there a way to acquire before this price? Help me. $100,000 USD is arbitrary, as is whole coin. If it becomes what you think it will, having some is better than having none. So don't worry about these arbitrary stakes in the ground and just DCA what you are comfortable with. Ignoring price. 1. It's not $100,000 now, so you can buy now. If your answer is that you can't buy at $35,000 either, then what are we talking about? If you haven't got any money, then of course you can't buy a whole BTC at any price. 2. Don't fixate on a whole coin. Since it's not a physical coin anyone, what's the point or the problem? $100,000 isn't too expensive. It's fully divisible, so it is what it is. DCA, DCA, DCA. Buy $99,999. Front run it. Wait till it gets to 300K. Is there a way to acquire before this price? Yes. I think what you're really asking though is how can I buy more BTC than I can afford right now? The answer is you don't. Yes. Duh. Buy yet. Buy yesterday. Sell my ass at the truck stop. Tighten your belt. Cut your expenses. Live like a poor person now so you can be rich person later. I will keep doing the same thing I've done for the last 3 years, DCA every week. Yay right now for $35,000, what are you waiting for? You had over a year at $20,000. Don't let that happen, and buy before it is $100,000. I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen to me. So I'll keep DCAing what I can because I won't suddenly have enough money for a whole coin. That's fine. I'm poor, not delusional. This subreddit is full of broke people who think owning a whole Bitcoin is the key to extraordinary future wealth. Meanwhile, there are millions of people, even tens of millions, out there who could buy a whole Bitcoin right now if they wanted to, and they have no interest. You buy no matter the price. Stop worrying about if you have one Bitcoin. It will be equivalent to being a USD millionaire in a sense. Either you can slowly earn your way up there or start a business and get there a bit quicker. No shortcuts. Why would you wait until 100K to decide what to do? Lol. The way to acquire it is to buy it. Not sure what you're looking for? That said, if you think BTC is rising, it doesn't matter what cost it is. Op needs to stop looking at BTC through the lens of a fiat shill. Dude, this is all just stupid rhetoric being spread on social media. Don't worry about accumulating a whole coin. Just accumulate as much as you possibly can and continue living your life. The plan doesn't change. People don't understand the point of Bitcoin. It shouldn't be a goal to be a whole coiner. Bitcoin is basically just a bank that's more secure and gives you better interest than keeping your money in a regular bank. At least that's the way I look at it. Point 1 BTC 10 million SATs perspective. Someday we will be talking in SATs, not Bitcoins. Yes. Buy now. In the end, with investments, it is not about their price, but about the increase they will make after you bought in. The 1 BTC is purely arbitrary. Cry. I will have half burr, still wait for like a million. 100K ain't going to let you retire. You shouldn't care, man. Just keep stacking them SATs. Plan B, keep stacking. Just get a second and third mortgage on your house. If you don't have a house, max out cash advances on credit cards and roll the balance to a new credit card. This is a joke. Don't ever do this. I wouldn't worry or FOMO. $100,000 is not life-changing money, especially in today's economy. Just focus on your marketable skills and DCA so they can't steal your savings. The only tragedy would be if you were holding 20 years of savings in fiat and they suddenly printed your life savings away. If you do not have fiat savings to be devalued, you will be just fine. I don't understand. You need one coin to get $100,000 in a hypothetical situation? You can also own increments. So you could buy 0.0035 BTC now, and if it would go up set amount, you would have the same profit. Are you obsessed with whole numbers? It's crazy to assume people will have one coin. This is already $35,000 not accessible for 90 of the people living now. Get a job. I'll be buying Bitcoin at the top for the rest of my life. Michael Saylor. Who cares? Not having a $100 bill doesn't mean your $4 has no worth. Nothing, cause it might go to $10,000 as well. Wake the FCK up. Stop watching British HODL and realize you are going against the inevitable fiat collapse, not against a millionaire FK and YouTuber. Buy some of a whole coin. Ride it up in price during this coming bull run. And then sell out around the peak of hype or when it's high enough in your mind. Then when it bottoms out in the next bear market, buy as much as you can with your earnings. I'ma finagle my way to a whole coin like this myself. Not my problem. I think there are plenty of chances you have before it will hit the 100K. I think Bitcoin will go up and down. As always, it will go down to 15K again and will go up to 60K again. I mean, even though Bitcoin will presumably hit a six-figure USD price during its impulsive move to the cycle top, it's likely going to retrace back to a mid-five-figure price afterwards. Having a full coin is a moot point though, considering how divisible Bitcoin is. Just keep stacking what you can afford. Buy shit coins and pray. Depends. Did you pay 69K for your whole coin or 15K or better yet under 1,000? 0 DTE options. There is no plan B. I can't afford a whole coin and I will probably never be. Feet pics. I'd lump sum at this point. We're around the corner from halvening. We're in the most bullish part of the year. DCA is for the bear market, which we've been in for well over a year. If you DCA $buy 0.00 over the coming year, you won't acquire as much BTC if you just lump sum or lump sum DCA now. As others have said, 1 BTC is arbitrary. Do what you can, but don't kill yourself trying to get to 1. Having some is better than having none. Assisted suicide. This whole coiner mentality is moronic. Why not 2 or 5? Why does just having 1 make your life so much better? I don't get the fascination. Nobody's going to ask you about it, lol. It feels like people forget that new Bitcoin is being created every day. There are 900 new BTC added to the supply every single day. This means Bitcoin needs to attract 31 million United States dollars in new capital every single day just for the price to stay the same. If demand stays constant, the price trend for BTC will be downward for the next 100 years. $100,000 isn't too expensive. It's a major line in the sand that will draw in more capital. It's a line of legitimacy. As the price scales, it warrants it going higher. It's a more liquid market. This mindset is what will cause many people to not preserve more wealth. Mindset needs a shift. It will pump forever. Naysayers should be ignored.